It's hard to tell what's wet and what's dry right here. There we go. Give me a little bit of working room. Okay. Let's mix. I play for tits, what's up? Oh, I think we got a paint boogie in this one. Oh no. This is one of my older paints too. Oh, we got a paint boogie. Come out of there, boy. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I hope it's not much, or it's not going to affect the paint. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, shit. It's fine. I'm probably going to have to grab a different paint rag, because that one's just covered in yellow now. It's okay. As long as I don't get paint boogies in my cup, I am completely fine with it. That looks like a good amount. I'm doing good. We're chilling and painting. A little bit more there. Grab my sticks that I washed. Or I didn't wash them, I wiped them off. I've been doing this thing where I just kind of wipe off the end that I mixed with before, and then I dip the other end in the paint. Gets my hands a little bit more messy, but that's okay. That paint brand's really thin. American Deco Art. Huh. A lot thinner than the other ones. Color's really good though. This cadmium yellow is really... It's yellow, baby. Has a nice consistency to it though, and it's mixed with the Floetrol. I like this. If I could get all the other paints this close, I think that'd be really nice. So here's our cadmium yellow. Let me see this Laguna. I'm excited to open this one. I've been like eyeballing this Laguna forever, wanting to put it in something, and then I never do. Just because I'm worried about how much the green's gonna look. But I mean, just because the label has like that bit of green to it, doesn't mean like the paint itself is gonna come out looking like that, right? I probably should have like pulled it out and poured a drop somewhere and let it dry to see what it looked like. But I never did. So we're going to try to keep this one thicker like I usually like it, and we're going to not put silicone in it, and we're going to see how it comes out. Pretty exciting. Oh, this Laguna is really pretty. Look at that color. Wow. I would have definitely been okay putting this in my last one. Yeah, this one is a little bit thicker, you're right. But then again, I hadn't mixed the Floetrol in it yet. What brand was that one? That one's Apple Barrel. Yeah, okay, so I would say the Deco Art Americana is a little tiny bit thinner than the Apple Barrel. And then the Apple Barrel, the Folk Art paint is definitely way thicker than the other two. But I like the consistency of the Apple Barrel a lot. It is definitely thicker than the Americana, but I would say that this one has like my favorite like feel whenever it flows off the stick. It definitely is a little bit thicker, you're right. I don't know if I can show you guys this well. Oh god, I'm trying not to roll into my desk. You guys see how it mounds up a tiny bit? Just a tiny bit. Still has a nice float to it. I like that. That's what I like. Some people like them thinner, some people like them thicker. Yeah, this one's definitely a little bit thinner. It's hard to show the camera this and like port where you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. There's another deco art, and then sometimes like the thickness varies between colors and stuff. It's whatever. But sometimes it gets annoying whenever you're trying to like mix a certain amount, and you're like, oh my god, this one's so thick. I have to definitely put more Floetrol or more thinner into it, because then you kind of make like a little bit more of that one. Yeah, the deco art is definitely thinner. Oh, show, baby. Ha 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 ha. It depends on what mods you have. I guess if you need some, you could. If you're able to sell them, you could. I guess it depends on what you want to do. They're probably pretty helpful to have laying around in case someone gets shot in the lung or something. Or someone's kidney goes bad. Yeah, this purple Pizzazz looks really good. You don't know? You don't... Well, just do it. Just get a little bit. Have like a little tiny stockpile of like 3 or 4. See how that it hits and it mounds a little tiny bit, but it's pretty quick to flow. That's pretty good. So that's the purple Pizzazz. I think that's really pretty. I think it's beautiful. Alright, I'm excited to try this. The Holly Green. Oh, Joanne had some, like, cell and paints. I kind of want to order some more colors. I have so much paint to go through right now, but I've been watching other videos and looking at other colors that people use. And I would definitely say I need some nice, like, rich, like, copper color. Because that looks so many people use that, like if they used a bunch of different blues, or especially with phthalo blue, if you have a copper color to kind of contrast it, oh my god. They look so good. So good. I have a lot of paint to play with though. I should be happy. Oh. I think this is going to be really pretty. I think it'll definitely have that Joker color feel to it. This Holly Green is... I think it's exactly what we needed. A nice deep green. It's not super bright. It's a very... Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, these consistencies are pretty close to each other. That's probably because I haven't used any of that folk art. I always have to try really hard with that folk art to get something that's close to everything else. These other ones mixed really well with the Floetrol, and they all already kind of sit at a consistency that I like. Here's the Holly Green. Look at that green. Oh my god. That is really pretty. Oh! Oh! One more. Phthalo blue. Got a bit of water in it still. And here's where my issue is going to start, because this phthalo blue is thick. It's thick, baby. But it's so pretty. See how it's like just kind of sits in mounds right there and it doesn't settle? That's what I'm having trouble with. That's why I keep tapping it, trying to get it to settle out so I can see about how much I put in. I've put in enough, definitely. So we're gonna have to thin this one. I think I just need to like take my time thinning these up. I keep not taking my time whenever I do it and just kind of being like, oh, oops, I did too much, haha. I'm an idiot, haha. Look how pretty Phthalo Blue is. I get like Phthalo Blue is a transparent color, so it looks really deep. It is really deep, but whenever you start to spread it, you see how it looks whenever it thins out and it's spread in a layer. How it becomes a really just it's not soft, but it's deep. But I guess the transparency of it it makes it just look good on everything. See how chunky it is? Ugh. Ugh. See how I kind of like swished it? You see how those... I guess you can't see it well because you're just seeing blue on blue. Yeah, so look how thick this is. It's it's pretty much not coming off the thing. Oh, there it goes. Lumpy. Lumpy, lumpy. Alright, so I'm gonna just take my time and just do little spurts of the thinner. So that I can get it to a consistency that feels near the other ones instead of putting too much in there and being like, oh no, it's super thin now. Haha. Haha. So I want to do mixed layers with these colors. So I'm probably going to use a separate pour cup. After I get this thinned up and then make sure it's nice and even, there's no lumpies in it. It just needs a little bit more. Alright. That's good. That's really good. Alright, so we're not going to use any silicone in this one either. I've got my colors mixed up. I'm going to use this for my pour cup. Got a little bit of water in it. Give me another rag. I have a bag full of old socks that I cut up to use as rags. They were clean. They're pretty nice to use as just throw away little rags. Alright. How do I want to do these? Because we don't want these two next to each other, right? For the most part. Definitely not these two. So let's start. I want to start with this. I definitely want some of this blue sitting on bottom, I think. God, it still just looks so much thicker compared to these other colors. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just the darkness. I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to put some of this. I don't know, dude. A little bit of this on the bottom. And then we're gently going to pour in some of this purple on the side. And then I'm going to do this green. Dark green or light green? Let's do the dark. And then we'll do the yellow where the green is. We don't mix with the purple. And then we'll do some of this. So I made sure to keep the yellow away from colors that I don't want it to mix with. I'm trying to get a little bit more paint out of these. I can get this yellow to go on top of this green that I just poured in here. There was still a lot of this in here. Yeah, this was definitely thicker. A lot of it sat in the cup still. That's okay. We're getting it. I want this cup to be as full as it can be so there isn't too much air in it whenever I flip it over. Oh yeah, we had like just enough. This filled up really nicely. Alright, let's get down to it, boys. Got my cups here from the other canvas. Gotta be careful not to get color everywhere. You guys see the pour cup? Look at this bad boy. All those colors sitting there. See how it sits in rings like that and it stays separated? That's good. That's what we want. Alright, let me grab our other canvas that I primed. Slap them right there. Oh, here. Let's go ahead and just stick her on there. Easy flip. Alright. Who's ready? Here it comes. I keep doing that. I definitely need to make a scene for this. Three, two, one. Those colors are really pretty. I'm gonna try torching this a little bit. My cups are uneven. See how the paint flowed to one side? Look at all those colors showing up in that phthalo blue right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, too bad I have to get rid of all of it. Well, I don't have to get rid of it, but it's definitely not what the end product is going to look like, I guess I'm trying to say. I would love to do a pour where I leave a lot of negative space and I kind of just let those kind of cells just sit in there. We still have a lot of really pretty things going on. This big chunk of purple right here. It's not letting anything through. So I think that's a thing, right? So I guess that purple is opaque, right? Whereas phthalo blue is very transparent. And that's why we can see all these little beautiful things going on inside of it. So maybe that's like why that's happening. Oh, there's our yellow. It was hiding down there. So if I have too much of that purple still, I'll just push it off. Yeah, we still have a lot of paint on the canvas, so I can definitely push all that purple off. You guys can even see what I'm doing. Yeah, what is this purple doing? It's being a menace. What do you guys think about that? That actually looks kind of cool. I almost want to leave it like this. Maybe when we torch it, something interesting will happen with that purple. There's like little spots of the Laguna coming up underneath it. You love the chunk of purple? It's kind of growing on me. I mean, the more we let it sit, the more things will happen, but I really love how, if you look underneath this little web of green right here, there's little chunks of purple, and it kind of just turns into yellow, and I kind of really like when that happens, when, like right here, like there's cells of yellow, like when the cells underneath, the colors underneath inside the cells, change like progressively as it goes. I mean, not even really progressively, but they just change as it goes on, right? Let me get some of this paint and cover these corners. I still have to torch it too, so we'll see what happens whenever I torch it. I can't see what's on that side. Oh, just a little tiny spot right there. All right. Okay. You know what? I like this too. I like what's going on with that purple. You fucking do you, purple. I love it. You fucking do what you're doing, bud. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. Look at me, dude. I can hardly live my own. You're doing great. Alright? Now, I have a feeling when we torch this... Oh. Oh. I'm kind of scared. But I kind of really want to torch this. Ready? Come on, baby. Look at all the little dots. Oh, it didn't really do much with the purple. That's okay. Oh, it's doing it now. Oh my god. So you guys, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it well, but there's little speckles of green coming through it. I think it still looks amazing, though. I am pleasantly surprised. Phthalo blue is so good. Like it's a rich, thick, beautiful, but it's transparent as well. Like it just lets everything underneath it kind of like just be there as well. You know what I mean? Like seeing all the things underneath the phthalo blue is just so beautiful. I wish more of the phthalo blue came over here, but I really kind of like what happened here. It's the transition of colors underneath all the green here. I really just love how firm, like this purple's just holding the fucking line right here. I love it. There's a little bit of the Laguna coming through, and I love that as well. That Laguna color looks so pretty against everything else. As we let it sit here and some of the paint kind of falls off and this dries, I mean, different things are going to happen. I love, like, this lavender. No, this was purple Pizzazz. It's not transparent like the other color, the phthalo, right? The phthalo blue. And what makes it so interesting is that, like, it definitely is, like, transferring right here, right? It goes from... Oh, I just touched it. God damn it. I gotta swipe some more of this anyways. I don't know. It's like a fade right here, and I love that. Alright, let me get my cups lined up underneath this correctly so that I can wipe the paint without it sitting in the corners. That's in a good spot. You are not in a good spot. You are not even holding anything up. That's interesting. Alright, I should be able to... If you leave the paint on the ends, it'll dry in little bubbles, but not only that, it'll continue dripping and pull the paint off the top, right? That's a no-no. I don't want that. It's always... As I was tapping, I saw some more little, like, things kind of pop up. That was kind of weird. It might have just been timing, but... Oh, it looks so good. I had a lot of paint left in this cup too. This looks... I love it. So, some things that I really, really enjoy are... There's some cells that kind of just have like a solid color underneath it, like these little specks with the yellow. But some of them, like, there's this big puddle right here, this big cell, and it has the green and the purple inside of it kind of just like meshed together. This cell right here has a lot of really pretty colors going on. It's got like a little bit of everything in this cell. I love it. Oh. Oh. I think these things are like starting to come out as so good, chat. I love it. So, I have to think because for the table that my dad wants me to try to do, he wants me to try to do a pour like this over the table. Like, these colors would be really good. It's just that the table's big. I don't have a lot of paint. But I also wanted to try a different style. I wanted to make a lot of white, right? And then you cover it with white, right? Cover the whole thing with a big pile of white. Some people will take that and then just kind of do lines through it, right? And then take a hairdryer and push the lines of paint over the white so it almost looks like, you ever see those videos of people dropping dye into like water or something, and then the dye just kind of like flows down and kind of mushroom clouds upside down? It looks like that, and it looks so pretty, and I would love to do that for the tables. This, I wouldn't mind something that looks like this on a table too. I'm just trying to think, like, if I was out shopping for a table and I was like, man, I want like a really cool acrylic pour, table. It's like, what kind of things would someone want to put in their house? You know what I mean? I don't want to just like go willy-nilly and just have tons of colors, and that's why I feel like doing white with like strips of like primary color through it would look really good, because that can kind of go anywhere, you know what I mean? Not too gaudy, yeah. Like, if you were looking at this right now and this was like a tabletop, I would buy this table if I was looking for a table that looked, that was an acrylic poured table. I'd be like, oh my god, that's beautiful. I'll take it. I mean, and it's so much paint. I'm worried about doing a pour, not liking it, and then wanting to like swipe it all off and just redo it. I'm gonna try to stream them if I can. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be tough to do. The tables aren't huge. Like, it's a coffee table, right? It's like a little 2-seater table from Starbucks. It'd be like... Oh, you guys are all zoomed in. It'd be like this much table, right? Like, enough for me to have a coffee cup and my laptop. And then, like, further up toward you guys. That's gonna be a lot of paint. This one looks so damn good. Oh, I gotta take my pictures. Let me get my camera. Blah, 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 blah. Let me post these on the Discord. Ah, I love it. Yeah, I think we need to make a little scene for when we do our paintings so that you guys aren't just like over here over top of everything. Hi, chat. Chat, get in my hand. Come here. Come here. Like it when I rub you like that, chat? Huh? What's that? Me to pat you? Is that what you want? Uwu? Any uwooers? Any ayayas? Any cute weebs? Alright, let's do a little bit of cleanup. I gotta clean up my cups. I'll let you guys stare at the painting some more. I hope you like it. Hope you guys had fun. I'm probably gonna be playing some video game here in a bit. Oh. Need these cups. Hope I don't make a mess.